What is good, what is good, everybody? What is good? It's Big Game James, man. And I'm back in the building. It's Miss Stargazer. It's the Big Star Show. We are back. What's up, Revel Dave? It was good. KD and Marcus. Yo, let's go. How y'all doing today? And we about to get another episode in. And this is the season finale episode, and then them playoffs come. But before we get to talk about some good football or anything like that, I must say hi to my lovely co-host, Miss Stargazer. How you doing today?
What's up, Big? Doing good, feeling great. What's up to everybody in the chat? Glad to have you all tonight. Y'all know it's always a vibe when we do the Big Star Show. So please thank you, KD. Please like the streams on both of our channels. Please subscribe to our YouTube and channels if y'all haven't already. And yeah, let's get it going.
Let's get it going. But now I always ask you the prior game, obviously,
Mhm.
and get your little quick analysis of how your thoughts of that last game, and then we'll jump into some recent signings, and then we'll talk about some Washington things, and the outlook of the team as it heads to the playoffs. But as I do, as always, what's up with you, Von Dale? What were your thoughts of the Detroit Lions game?
Well, I thought that one, great win, despite it was a tough win, it was an ugly win, mostly because we kept shooting ourselves in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say majority because we shot ourselves in the foot. I don't think the Lions offense was doing much. And clearly CeeDee Lamb had a career day,
Right.
broke Irvin's record. So they wasn't stopping us. I mean, to be honest, we were really stopping ourselves. But there was that controversial call at the end, which it's been explained over and over again.
We won. I don't care what they say.
We don't care. Dan Campbell said they was trying to do some sneak stuff, whatever. So it's like whatever. It didn't work. We won. In the past, we don't win that game,
Right.
right? Cards
Yep.
don't fall our way.
Yep.
That's just how it goes. We lose. We're in the past. We're the team.
Yep.
We're the team that got 19, and they're the team that got 20. What's up, Ed? Glad to see you in chat. So I don't care. It was a great night. Jimmy Johnson inducted into the Ring of Honor. It was amazing. It was a lot. It was a very emotional for fans and for former players and stuff like that. I think overall it was a good night. I liked the showing from our defense till the very end. I don't know, why Dan Quinn decided to go a prevent when we had almost like it was like a minute and 45. I know there was controversy of the call of on the offense of passing the ball, running the ball, whose fault that was, and all that back and stuff. But regardless, I'm just happy that we got a win. And I think that was a playoff game. I mean, we were competing with the Lions to be the second seed, so that was a serious heated game. And I'm just glad that we were the ones that came out on top.
Yeah, for sure. And to your point, where I made the tweet that too many times we're on the wrong end of that. To back you up on that, too many times we're always the ones that are losing that game, or the fluky play and we lose it in the last seconds. It seems like Dallas is always on the short end of that. It's always us. So as I said before on a tweet, guess what? I don't care about the Lions being shafted because we always be on the end of that. And Jimmy Johnson was in the Ring of Honor, and I was talking about curses. Like I said, I don't know if curses are done, but Jimmy Johnson gets inducted in. We win a game. We usually lose on that type of stuff. We lose on that type of stuff. We win that. The next day, the Eagles lose to the Cardinals, and I'm going to keep on saying, I told y'all so. The Cardinals beat them Eagles, and then we have all this great home cooking, and it was looking like we might not even play a damn home game. Now you have the possibility to play 2 home games before you possibly go to a championship. Depending on how that rolls, you could possibly have 3.
I was like, you could possibly play 3 home games.
So I don't know if curse is being broken, y'all.
I don't know, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see in the playoffs.
Cards, things are falling our way that usually don't. And I'm looking at those things in the air right now. And that's what I'm kind
Absolutely.
of leaning on and feeling good about, that these things could really be happening this year. So,
Hmm.
that's a good thing. Like, I already have my piece about the Lions, but we're going to talk about these few signings that came in on board.
Hmm.
Obviously, we heard about Tyler Smith with the plantar fasciitis, a full tear.
Yeah.
Now, we did the final word star Tuesday, and I
Yeah.
think OC was talking about how he had plantar fasciitis. I let him
Yeah.
kind of tell his story because I've had plantar fasciitis one time, and
Hmm.
I never want to get it again. So,
Okay.
because I had always heard about a star, plantar fasciitis. I always wondered what it was. Like, I would hear about players getting plantar fasciitis. I'm like, what is that, man? Like, I want to know what this is, because these guys ain't playing for weeks on this stuff. Like, does it hurt this bad? And then
Yeah.
one day, Star, I went to work. I came home and my feet were hurting really bad. I
Mhm.
didn't know what was going on. I couldn't understand it. And literally the next day, I could not walk. It felt
Oh.
like millions of little pins being stuck in my foot, and I had to stay in bed all day. They came and diagnosed me. They said I had plantar fasciitis. It was some of the worst thing. Hurt on my feet. Like, it was crazy. Star, like, it's
Oh,
crazy.
God.
It really feels like people sticking pins in your foot. So I can only imagine Tyler Smith having a complete tear,
Complete tear, very painful.
and then you got to play NFL football. You better shoot that foot up. They better give you
Yeah,
some
you gonna
hella
have to
Novocaine.
shoot it up.
Hella Novocaine. They better
Yeah,
shoot
have to
that
shoot
whole
it right
body
up.
up, because you
Yep.
gonna feel, because that's crazy. So with that happening, Star, and we already had
Mhm.
the influx with the offensive line, Lael Collins gets signed. Damian Wilson gets signed. First,
Mhm.
we're gonna talk about that a little more in depth. But what's your initial thoughts when they got on the team and about it? What's your initial thoughts?
Well, I mean, I put out on Twitter, I said, listen, Lyle didn't leave her on the best of terms. You know, he was overweight, kept getting hurt, all of this stuff. Front office did the same thing that they was doing to Jalen Smith at that time. Like, hey, we gonna cut him. We getting rid of him. We don't want this guy. Y'all remember that? And for front office, I said this was. I keep trying to tell fans, front office is not perfect. They're not perfect, but this is another thing that should give us a little bit more hope than what we've already gotten in front office. Because I said this was a football decision. They didn't let emotions get in the way. They didn't say no because we can't stand him. He's like they said, hey, Lyle said Will McClay called him right after
Right after the
Tyler got
injury.
hurt. Right after. So this is showing me. He said Will McClay called me. So I mean, I don't know what's going on with the front office. I don't know if this is a one-off year and they're just trying to do everything they can because they really believe in us this year. But all I know is that them signing Lyell was just a different thing. They just don't do that. That'd be the equivalent of, I mean, maybe it could happen, but we trade for Amari Cooper back. Like front office just don't really do that. They don't really just like bring guys back, especially how Lyell left, you know? So it's very weird that they did that, but I'm glad that they did it. I'm glad that they kicked the tires and they went and got him because we did need reinforcements on that line. It looks like, according to reports, that he's working out at that left guard spot. So they want him to maybe be backup left guard, and we have Bass to be backup right guard if something happened to Zach Martin. Oh, knock on wood, none of that happens, but I'm just saying if it does. So I feel really good about that. I feel really good about the Damian Wilson signing. Damian Wilson went to the Chiefs, won a Super Bowl. Like these are, we brought in proven veteran players, played in big games, played in big moments to help bolster us on this Super Bowl run. So I'm very pleased with both of the signings.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was at work and I just happened to turn on my phone, Star, and I seen Lael Collins back in the building. I was like, "What? Lael Collins coming back in the building?" And I was kind of vocal on, like, man, he got to go. He being lazy.
Yep.
The reason why he's hurt is because he's not working out. He's not going hard. The reason why he probably missed, well, not probably, the reason why he missed all of that whole year was because he wasn't putting in that work. He got
Mhm.
injured, and that's what happened. And that's one of the reasons why. What's up, Chris? 214 is that's one of the reasons why he got eventually put out. And Terrence Steele took his spot because remember we were having the La'el Collins, Terrence Steele um,
It worked.
debate back and forth for the whole
Mhm.
year.
We
When
sure will.
Terrence Steele was turning up. He was playing good football. Leo
Mhm.
Collins was not. And that's we were talking about the front office was like, oh, see how the front office is? Here comes that money stuff because remember they paid Leo Collins that money. Terrence still hadn't had no money. So they
Mhm.
were like, now the money guy got to play, and that's what was going back. So back and forth. Stargazer Sports. Oh, that's you, Star.
I just texted a
Yeah,
chat.
that threw me off. So I was like, you
Mhm.
know, when you heard all that, and then you saw how he left, and he went to Cincinnati, wooty wooty woo. And so,
Mhm.
just like you said, Star, I was surprised he came back. Not surprised that they wouldn't bring him back, but I was just surprised they called Lael to come back. I didn't know, like
Yeah,
you said, I didn't know if they still had a relationship. And you
I
called him
didn't either.
right after the injury.
Oh, the right after, and that's true.
Yeah,
Michael
you,
talked about. I forgot about that whole suspension and
yeah.
I forgot about that. Like he really did not leave here.
He didn't leave on good terms. He left on bad terms. Like they was not messed. I mean, he
It was that.
basically pushed himself out the door though, because
Mm,
of what he was doing. He pushed himself out the door because they was giving Leo every opportunity to be great, right? Because he
they
had a couple good decent years, especially had
were.
that one good year. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
But then it happened. But like I said, I don't know what he brings to the table because they said, he's got to practice, he's got to get in football shape. He was rehabbing with the Bengals.
Yeah,
So we have to see that.
yeah,
But
we got them do.
we know that he was a good guard. He was a good tackle, but we all kind of felt like guard was probably his better position, but he wasn't taking that position because of who was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you're in the position where that's where we would need you there, right? And that's the
Right.
position you play. And when you played right tackle, we saw the limitations. We saw you lost athletic ability. The
Yep.
injury hurt you in your hips. Um, so a lot of things I don't want to see him at tackle. If he got on the field, I don't want to see him at tackle at all.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see him
Yeah.
at left guard
Hard.
inside the phone booth where
Yeah.
there's less movements where you got to kick out and move those hips or anything of that nature. I'd rather
Yeah.
see you in the phone booth using your power and going forward because that's what we're missing right now, Star. We're missing power on the offensive line. Even
That's
when
right.
they were talking about getting Dalvin Cook, I wanted Cook for sure. But at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, offensive line still got a block from him, and our offensive line has not been doing that. So you
Mm-hmm.
can get Adrian Peterson here at his greatest, and if our offensive line ain't doing it, it ain't gonna matter. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
our offensive line has to continue to step up. So I like the depth part, like you said. Probably slide Chuma in there if they're gonna rest Tyler Smith. Keep Tyron Smith out there, Chuma at the left guard, and then have Leal hopefully as your insurance, and hopefully you could see something good. And to your
Exactly.
point,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little more excited, Star, with the Damian Wilson pick because obviously
Mm-hmm.
we need a damn linebacker, right?
Yeah. It's true.
Damian
We
Wilson
need a
is
linebacker.
a real, true
He's a
linebacker.
real linebacker. That's true.
You feel
Mm-hmm.
me?
Yep.
And when you, to your point, when you're talking about he left the Chiefs, I looked at some tape and then I looked at the stats. I mean, 3 years, 2 years with the Chiefs, one with the Jaguars. He averaged 86 tackles a year in those 3 years with a career high of 106 with the Jags just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with Dallas. You're only 30. It's not like you're
Mm-hmm.
35, 36 years old. You're only
Young guy.
30. You're still young. You know
Still
the
young.
program. You know the team. If he can get acclimated, Star, and show us something, I'm excited about that one because
Yep.
that's a linebacker who can play the run. He can be physical in the run game, and that's what we need. We need linebackers that can come downhill and play that damn run. And
Right.
he's one guy that can do it. He's more physical than a Damone Clark, who's more the
Right.
will, and
Will.
you can have Damian will be more of a strong side, maybe Mikish, but more strong side where he's
Strong
really
side. Right.
attacking the ball carrier. So I'm
Exactly.
hoping that if they could get him on the field Sunday, Star, I want to see it. I don't care.
I think. I
Probably
mean,
not.
as
Probably
soon as
not,
we
but you never know.
probably not, but I think it's just good that we, like you said, we actually have. We were very thin. So the fact that we just added another linebacker group, a linebacker to our practice squad is just, essential because we did cut Rashawn Evans. And I know that was a big thing for the fan base of like, oh God, what are we gonna do? Now it seems like these past couple of weeks they've figured it out because we did stop the number one and number two or three rushing attack in the league. I mean, we just faced two of the best rushing attacks back to back. And we did a good job of bottling up those dynamic backs who've been tearing everybody else up.
especially
So
Gibbs.
especially Gibbs, Devon A Chain. I mean, these are top guys this year. So for us to do that, like I do think that that's encouraging. I do like that we got another linebacker in the room just for the key thing is, and I said 30 is not that young in football years, but it's not like you said, it's not like he's 35. But the biggest thing is he was a starter on a Super Bowl team. And so that's exactly what you need on in your roster, even if you don't play that much, just for leadership, tip, help, encouragement, all of that stuff, and it was just good. It was just a good idea for the Dallas Cowboys to bring Damian Wilson back, and have him in house because I mean we were down to pretty much Micah at this point being our vet in that room because I mean we lost LVE, so it's just Micah, and looks like Micah was doing some major. Dan Quinn been personally working with the linebackers this week, and I'm saying, I said I wish he would have been doing this sooner, but I guess it's
Right. Better
better,
late than never.
yeah, better late than never. So we'll see what they got cooked up this week, and obviously for the playoffs because they're not gonna show everything, but
Right.
we'll see what they got rolling this week.
For sure. For sure. Now let's jump into. Let me see right here. Let's jump into our 4, sometimes 5 point stars here, and we're going to
Yep.
get these things that we're going to talk about with these Washington Commanders. First of all, before
Mhm.
we get into that, um, how are you feeling with this Commanders game as a whole right now? Just what's your initial thoughts of it? How do you feel?
Yeah, it looks like the Commanders probably going to be sitting guys. It's not the same as I know we were like freaked out because last year somebody reminded me and I was like, I forgot I was watching one of the content creators today, but I forgot last year Washington was one game away from being a playoff team. Like they were a better team last year. This
Mm-hmm.
year obviously they've been done. Their season's been over. I think they hate us, but I think they hate the Eagles more because they seem to always be in these battles with the Eagles. When we play them,
They hate us now. They hate us now, Star. They hate us. Okay.
yeah, I'm like they hate us, but I think they hate the Eagles more, and I just think their veterans are like just ready to get out. I don't think that they're gonna be playing spoiler like they were last year. Now, I think the team should prepare for both, but I just think this game we just should be able to um, get in, dominate these guys, and hopefully, we can sit our starters and really give the young guys, more tick, just get them more reps like we've been able to do throughout the season because of the blowout. So that's what I'm hoping. I really don't want my starters in there the whole game. So that's why my first point is get on them early. Because I'm like, we need to get on them early, take their wheel early so that we can, sit our starters mid third, third quarter, something like that. I sure don't want Dak out there the whole game.
Right.
It'll be some
Right.
head backup that's just trying to make a play on Dak Prescott. So it's like I just hope that whatever the game plan is, we're trying to get up fast. It looks like it's supposed to be better weather than as expected. Still preparing for not the best weather, but hopefully we have decent weather and we're just, able to push through with a win. Because I mean, this team, their roster is just, I mean, their roster is just not. It's just depleted. They're clearly in rebuild mode. They traded their best pass rusher. They're in rebuild mode. I don't think they should. They currently hold the second overall pick as well. So it's like y'all need a quarterback. This is a good quarterback draft. Like y'all really want to just I don't know. I mean, it's up. We'll see what Washington do, but I feel like they shouldn't be trying to win. But we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. Um, I don't know. I don't know if they hate the Eagles more because I know Washington hates us. I got about 5 of my good friends are Washington, and they hate us. I mean, Washington, they hate us. I hate them. So the feeling is mutual. Y'all hate us. I don't know if nobody else hates y'all, but I hate y'all, Washington. So I'm gonna always bring that Washington hate and heat from me. Because, like I said, a lot of my good friends are Washington. We go back and forth, and I couldn't wait after we beat them earlier this year to be hollering at them
Mhm.
because I'm relentless when I talk to them. Now, I feel like this.
Mhm.
I agree with you with the first point. We're talking about getting on them early. When we did our show yesterday with Mike White, the two things that we talked about was get on them early, get out the game because we don't want no injuries.
Right.
We don't need nothing like that. We don't need no fluky stuff. We don't need. What's up, Aisha? How you doing? Shout out to Aisha Morrison. Just jumped in the building.
Somebody
But
good to see you.
at the end of the day, you want to jump on them early because I don't want no kind of fluky injuries in this game as we get ready to head to the playoffs, right?
Right.
You want to jump on this team, and we've already looked at the stats. I mean, I was just checking out their stats earlier today. Number one, they're giving up 30 points a game, right? They're bottom barrel on pretty much everywhere. They're 31st in the league in rushing average against at 5.9. So teams are almost averaging 6 yards a carry
Yeah.
on the ground
Yeah.
against them. So that tells you Hunter Lukey, Rico Dowdell, Tony Pollard. Hey, y'all did it in the first game.
Do it.
Okay. And remember, that's when we were talking about they were running more to the outside. They weren't running up the middle.
Yeah.
Use that theory again if you got to.
Yep.
And then also, Sam Howell, 20 touchdowns, 19 interceptions, multiple interception games. Offensive line giving up 61 sacks, Star, 61 of them.
Yeah, I think he's the
So
best quarterback in football, I think.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So what are we saying right now? Beat these boys up early. Do not play around with them at all. Coming them, I keep on reminding myself of the 2014 game. It didn't have meaning. We had already had things locked up, but we were wondering were they going to sit the starters and try to, rest guys, or were they going to play all the starters and have momentum before they went to the playoffs? That's the one time I felt good about Garrett. Garrett said, we're playing the starters in this game. We're going to play it like a playoff game. We went into Washington and we blew them out. DeMarco went off. Dez went off. We dropped almost 50 points on them, and it felt good. And we saw 2014, we got cheated out that, but we felt good going into that playoffs after that big beatdown of Washington.
Yeah.
We need to do the same thing here. Same here, Star. Go in there, beat them up bad. And me and Mike was talking about this. We're going to be looking for the Trey Lance. We're looking at the Trey Lance and see if they activate him, then we're going to know that Dallas is serious about trying to get these guys out early in the game so they can get Trey Lance in. So that means they're going to come hard off rip. We're going to be attacking you. We're not playing around because we want to rest our guys. We want to get Trey Lance some reps, maybe for picks. Who knows? I don't know. But that's the thought pattern. So hopefully we can see some Trey Lance. We haven't seen him all year. This is the perfect game. Last game of the year, Cowboys. Beat them boys up early, get off the field, let's rest and get ready for them playoffs. So we already hit that first one. Get on them early and let's sit down.
Yeah.
Number 2, force 2 turnovers. Kind of expand upon that. I talked about Sam Howell, but expand upon that for
Sam
you.
Howell, he's a quarterback that leads the league, or he may be like second in the league in interceptions. I think he still leads it though.
He might.
Along with Josh Allen. And I really don't know I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't been watching Washington's games. So I don't know what happened because it seemed like he was doing good and then he just kind of, I don't know, he then got benched for Jacoby Brissett.
The warts. The warts
happened,
started out, you feel me?
But regardless, he's throwing like two picks a game. On the road, we have like 1 to 2 turnovers. I think this is just a game where you just want to just establish stuff again it's I know this is a lesser team, but it doesn't matter as a lesser team because you still can get, a morale boost from this game, right? So, and it's going to be on the road. So it's like, get you another interception. Deron Bland, the interception that you got off of Hal made you a history maker here in the NFL. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
do that again. Get those turnovers because that's also a way um, you can one get the confidence, run up the stats, and get your get your team out as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I because Washington is a team. If you let them stay in the game, they will play hard. So
Right.
you pretty much just need to go in and try to deflate them um, as soon as possible. I do think Sam Howell is going to try to play hard because obviously Washington. I mean, they benched him for a I don't know how long vet. So clearly they're going to be in the quarterback market. He's playing to see if maybe one of these other teams want to give him a chance, maybe a
Mm-hmm.
backup or something like that. So but if you deflate him soon, it's Sam Howell. He's gonna crash and burn. He just he just ain't. This is just not his year. You know what I'm saying? I think this Eric Bieniemy offense is just too much for a first year quarterback. That's just general. I think you force those turnovers, like I said, it just gives you that boost, gives you just that, I don't want to say confidence because Michael was like, we still need confidence going into week 18. Like, come on, bro. Like, we shouldn't still be looking for confidence. Well, just it's not confidence, but just I like to say morale boost. Keeps you like a morale boost.
I I mean I feel what you're saying as far as because this is what I've been saying as far as this game. You don't need this game, but you need this game. If you understand what I'm saying, like
Mm-hmm.
in the end all, if you lost this game, the world don't end. You're still going into the playoffs.
Right.
You're still it starts all over in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
It starts over, and that's it.
Yep.
But this is something, in my opinion, that I've been looking at is yes, it's Washington. They're not good,
Mm-hmm.
but you're going on the road,
Right.
right?
Right.
And in essence, this is a meaningful game because if you win, you get home games. You win the NFC East.
Mm-hmm.
That is always the name of the game when you start your season.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't well, you definitely your first ultimate goal is the Super Bowl, but your first thing always is to win your division.
Right.
That's the number one thing you do as a team is to win your division. That's what you want to do
Yep.
because you always want at least one home game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you go in there and beat this team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you win the East, you get home games, so it is important. And you've also had problems on the road.
Mm-hmm.
This is a rival team in essence. So in the scheme of things, this is a playoff type game.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it in that aspect of what's on the line for the Cowboys.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to listen to all that stuff in the media because everybody's gonna be like, see, told you. They can't. They're going to be a one and done because that's the first thing that's come to everybody's mouth.
Yep.
If we lose against Washington on the road against them, they're going to say we're going to be one and done.
Absolutely. So you don't want that.
So why have we don't want to hear that talk?
Right.
We don't want that talk. I don't want to hear it.
I want this just to be a dominant game. I feel like Dallas Cowboys have yet, and I know we've blown out like 9 teams this year, but I still feel like we've yet to be completely dominant and completely locked in on firing on all cylinders. And I feel like why not use this game to do that? Why not use this game, show the league we're serious this year by demolishing this team? Because in the past, this is a game we supposed to win, then we lose somehow.
Man,
let's not do that. Let's just show all these teams, hey, we're not effing around. We are the best. We are the second or neck and neck with San Fran because I'm not scared of San Francisco. But we are NFC elite. So we're not going to be playing around going into overtime like the Eagles with this team. We're going to we demolish them on Thanksgiving. We're going to demolish them again. And we're going to move on to the next. It's like next. And I think that's how we have to handle this game. This is a game to really show who we are, put the league on notice. We're not messing around. So that's what I want from us. I want us to see us turn. I want to see from Mike, can you get this team to finally flip the switch and turn it on so that it feels like we're just a blazing hot team? Because that's what you need. I need this team to turn it completely on. So
Hmm.
yeah,
I I'm with you, man. I with you. I'm with you with the mindset of let's go in there and show the world who we are.
yep,
And we can show them early without playing the whole game.
yep,
They will know who you are if you beat up on them boys early in that first half.
yep,
You get what I'm
yep.
saying? Don't come out there with the goofy stuff, Mike. I
Exactly.
like you, dog. Dan, I like you. I don't hate y'all,
Mhm,
dog. I don't.
mhm.
Don't make me don't make me just feel some kind of way and sit here and be quiet and just stare at the TV being frustrated. Go in there and do what y'all know y'all can do.
Dude,
Y'all are good coaches. Go in there and bust these boys' heads.
exactly.
This ain't no game. Don't play around with them. Don't let them stay in it. Don't nothing. Dominate Sam Howell. Dominate this offensive line. Go in there, and because when you go in there and you're not playing like full blast,
Mhm.
that's when the injuries happen.
Yep,
When you go in there and you mentally, no, we need to go in there like this playoff game today.
yep,
We win this, we go home.
yep.
That's what I want to have the mentality of, because this is the prep work before we go into the ultimate goal of these playoffs, and we got to show and prove in these playoffs,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
We got to show and prove in these playoffs. This has to be a different playoffs, because each year felt like, to me, we take a step.
Mhm.
Each year with Mike McCarthy
We've taken a step.
at the helm,
We've taken.
we have taken a step forward each year, in my opinion.
Mhm.
This needs to be one more step forward, at least to a
At least,
championship game. If you didn't get to a Super Bowl and you at least got to a championship game, I'm not mad. I wouldn't like it because you want to get to a Super Bowl, but you
the
see
stars are
progress.
aligned. The stars are aligned for us this year, and it's
You feel
are
me?
we going to seize the opportunity? Because in years
It's right here, Star. It's
we've
right
had
here,
it
Star.
tough. Like in the past, the Rams, like that's a juggernaut team. Like when we played them in 2018, dog, that's a loaded roster. Like you're playing someone who's constantly in the NFC Championship. We had to play through Aaron Rodgers. Then Tom Brady came. Then we gotta play through Tom Brady. Like this is our year to seize the freaking opportunity. Like
Totally agree
look
with
at the
that point
playing
too.
field. Look at the playing field of the NFC. Like this is our year to put it together. That's what I'm saying. I said, listen, I know the front office is perfect, yada yada yada, but I'm putting this season on the coaches because it's like if you can't under this landscape seize the opportunity and at least get us to an NFC championship, I'm gonna have a lot of questions. That's all I'm gonna say. I have a lot of questions because we have the roster, we have the leaders, we have everything we need. It's all about the coaches having these players ready to play and execute and fire on all cylinders. That's why I said this season, past season, you can put it on front office, Kellen Moore, whatever the hell. This season is on the coaches. It's on Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn. I've been saying that since obviously it's on them this year. Are y'all gonna have this team ready, or is it gonna be the same? Because people are waiting. They're waiting for us to
Mm,
fail. They're waiting for us to
right.
somehow get beat by Aaron Donald and a bunch of fifth and sixth and seventh round picks. They're waiting for it. They're waiting for us to get our asses kicked. Point blank. That's everybody's waiting on it. It's like, are y'all gonna sit there and let it happen? I don't know. Only time will tell.
I mean, damn, Star, we all sitting here saying the same thing, Star. Let's just keep it real right now. We're all saying the damn same thing.
Mhm.
What you just said, I feel everything in my heart. Like, I've been saying this on video after video, Star, for the last 2 to 3 weeks. I've been saying for the last 4 or 5 years, right? But especially these last few, that there is no dominant team. I don't care. San Francisco is not dominant. Brock Purdy is not no dominant quarterback. He ain't no Brady, like you said. He ain't no Aaron Rodgers. He wasn't no Matthew Stafford when they switched over and they had that old roster that was stacked.
Stack.
We had the playing field is even.
It's even. It's
The
even.
playing field even right now. And like you said, this is the time. And Jerry Jones, and just like you talk about the front office, they have to feel it too. Or you just put Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor. You didn't feel anything, Jerry. Y'all don't feel something with this team. Out of nowhere, you just did it. Out of nowhere, you just did it. You don't feel something about this team. You see how Dak is playing, Jerry. Yeah, you do. You see how Dak. You ain't seen Dak play like that,
Yeah.
and you like that. Hey, hold up. We got squad, dog. We got squad, and we got coach. You know what, Jimmy? Get your butt up in here. I think we may do it. Come on in here.
Mhm.
How we know that didn't happen? You feel me? Because just like you said, man, there is no
It's
excuse.
no excuse
Not
this year.
one
I'm
thing.
sorry,
There is
no excuse at
there is
all.
no excuses at all this year. And I remember when I talked to Boss when after we lost that game to Cisco, and I was frustrated with Dak, I was frustrated with Mike McCarthy, I was frustrated with the whole damn team. But I told Boss, I said, okay, Kellen Moore is gone.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no excuses for nobody now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there ain't no excuses for him. He said, "You right." I said, "There ain't no excuses for nobody now." Now, after you seen this season, there really ain't an excuse.
No
So, like you said, please, Mike, please, for the love of God,
excuse.
for the love of God, Mike
Love
McCarthy
it, God.
and Dan Quinn, for the love of God, get these guys on, keep them on point. They
Keep them on.
we the talent is on both sides of the ball, fam.
We
Everybody
got
got injuries. This is the year to do it. This is the year to do it. When do they say finish the fight? Dog, y'all got to finish this fight. I ain't even trying to quote Jason Garrett right now, but y'all got to finish this fight this year because
we
we can't just go to no divisional playoffs. No, we can beat every damn team in these playoffs, y'all. We can't go. Dude, I don't want to hear these ESPN people no more. I don't want to hear Stephen A. Smith no more. I don't want to hear them. Like Star said, they are sitting at the TVs, the computers, their
they're
phones,
waiting.
waiting for us to choke so they can say, told you so. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
the same damn team.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys players, please. I hope y'all are listening to this too. Y'all can hate me. I don't care. But
Mm-hmm.
please, please, y'all got to take it this year. Y'all got to take it to the next level this year. There can't be no excuses on the coaches and the players this year. None of y'all can't have no excuses. Y'all got to have this discipline together. Y'all need to have meetings. Y'all need to go kick it at each other's cribs. Y'all need to be talking, whatever y'all got to do, dog, because this is the season. Because if you don't, this team is not going to look the same as it is this year. It's going
No,
to be changed. It's going to be
there's a lot
changing.
of changes.
Gonna be a
Some a lot.
lot of changes. And you don't think Jerry and them are looking at this team if it fails this year, like, what we gonna do? Yes, it is. So don't play around, Cowboys. You heard Star passionately say it. I'm saying it. I know there's a whole bunch of other people saying it. This got to be a year, dog. We can't hear it, no excuses no more. Don't want to hear y'all coming at that podium saying, yeah, we play. Nope, 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 nope. Not gonna hear that.
No.
Because we all gonna cuss y'all out. We're gonna all
Yeah.
cuss y'all out. If y'all players hated Twitter before, go in these playoffs and play back. Wait till you hear Twitter.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Y'all ain't
bad.
y'all gonna delete your Twitter.
Yeah, it's gonna be World War III. I just
Yes,
think
it is.
it's zero excuses. We have the personnel, we have the talent, we've put in the time, we've shown that this is a different team. I mean, but at the end of the day, you've got to go out there and prove it. You've got to go out there and prove it. You've got to go out there, you've got to beat the team in front of you. I don't give a damn who it is. You need to go out there and you need to dominate. You don't. I don't care if we play the Rams, the Bucks, the Saints, the Pack. I don't really care at this point. If we are the team that we think we are, we should beat all of these teams because these teams don't have the even. I know people are scared of Jordan Love. Jordan Love is a dog, but this is a first year quarterback. That team is full of nothing but young guys. We have guys have been working for years. So if we allow that team to beat us, it's like what does that say about you? You allow the Bucks to beat you. What does that say about you? You allow the Rams to beat you. They literally are a depleted team that Matthew Stafford has regressed significantly. Their offensive line is terrible. They've got some good weapons on the outside, but we done already stopped them this year. Yes, they have Kyron Williams, but Kyron Williams is not Jameer Gibbs and
Ain't
Devon
nobody
Achane.
scared no damn Kyron Williams.
Like, come on, dog. Like, it's no way. You gonna let CeeDee Lamb go get locked up by Darion Kendrick and Russ Yeast? Like, who even is that? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right, right.
man, we can't lose to these guys.
Yeah,
Nope, boom, their guard, nope, tackle. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah.
you gotta
I
be
don't.
serious. You
Yeah,
can't be serious.
yeah. I mean, this has to happen. And also said, also in this Washington game, get Hunter Luki the ball, man. Get him his confidence back. I'm not saying he lost any confidence, but We need Hunter Lukey. Y'all watch
Yep.
that Detroit game? Go watch some of that tape when he saved Dak a couple times on these blitz and blocks, and he
Yeah,
picked
he
him up
saved
in
them
the end,
this
and he picked him up. We need him. So when we get now around that 10, hey, get that ball to that man. Okay, so
Yep.
we continue to pump up that confidence because we're gonna
Yep.
need that young rookie. You get what I'm saying? So we've been basically we went through pretty much all the daggone points.
Yeah, we
Really,
pretty much went
I
through,
mean,
went
we
through
went
all of them.
we
You
went
know,
through all of them. But I wanna focus in on this last one right here that you have, Star. Eliminate goal line. What's the last word? I gotta move that.
yeah,
What
I
is it?
think I'm about to
Eliminate.
say go on miscues or mistakes.
Let me see.
I don't remember.
Yep.
Yeah, miscues.
Mistakes.
Eliminate goal. Yes, because 2 weeks in a row we're having now. First of all, it was red zone. Now we all of a sudden having these random goal line. We at the goal line and making mistakes.
Right.
Hunter Lukey doesn't make that mistake at the goal line. It's a well. First of all, we gotta put it on Tony Pollard first because that's our $11 million running back. It's like, come on, guys. I don't know offense. I don't know if they take. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. They need to fully lock in. Stop the mistakes, the sloppy mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if a drop happens there, okay, that happens. But literally fundamentals, we can't be having fundamentals screw us up and prevent us from getting points. It was
Right.
fundamentals that had the Lions really thinking that they was better than us and that they begging to
Right.
play us again. I'm like, bro, we should have.
They begging the players.
We should've-
Star, they begging the players. We gave them all kind of
Like,
confidence. Star, they
it's
over there
really hype.
thinking,
It's like
oh,
we should.
we just know when we see them
We're
again,
gonna
man,
be
go ahead on
ready.
with that.
All this BS. It's like, listen.
We was beating ourselves. CD Lamb don't fumble that. We up on y'all 14-3. It was about to be a murder.
Like, come on, man. We was gonna blow y'all out of the water. Like, just stop.
We was about to blow y'all
Just
out.
stop
Yeah,
it.
it was about to be a murder.
That's exactly what's
Yeah.
So it's like we don't fumble at the goal line versus Miami. We win that game. So it's like, come on, guys, like stop beating yourselves. That's why I said I need a
Yes.
from Mike. It needs to start on Sunday versus Washington. We're done with them. As Micah said, we're done with we need to build confidence. We're done with that. And hopefully that's the mindset of the whole team. Like, we're done with that. We know who we are. We're at the point where we're going to go and show the NFL who we are. That's what we need. Got to make sure your players aren't getting too high. It makes sure, like, that's all on coaching. That's on Mike and Dan Quinn, making sure your players aren't getting too high. Like, oh, we gonna be. You need to have them. Dan Quinn, Mike McCarthy, y'all played and coached in Super Bowls, NFC championships. It's up to y'all to have your players in the right mindset so that they can go out there and they can produce on the field. So hopefully that's what the team is ready to show, execute. We done had enough losses. You know, we lost 5 times this year. 2 blowouts. Like, we should have the battle scars, the stripes now. We should know what to do by now. It's like, come on, guys. Come on. We've gone through a lot of adversity. We lost our all-pro corner. Like, we've gone through a lot of stuff. We've gone through ups and downs. It's time for us to say, hey, we went through those experiences so that we can now be what we are today. So, but the only way that's going to happen is if they show that. They have to show that on the field. So, hopefully it starts Sunday. That's my.
Well, they always making these shirts. Why don't they make a shirt that says no excuses?
I would like to. It's no excuses. That's what they need to do.
I mean,
put it in the locker room for playoffs.
Put it in the locker room so you can see it every day.
No excuses. And I was Mike
no
McCarthy.
excuses.
I'm like, what happened to? I know people hated Mike, but I'm like, what happened to the watermelon smash? I'm like, Mike,
I need that
fired up.
Something.
Get your team fired up. Get them to believe. Like, come on, man. Like, you got to do something.
Yeah, do some wild stuff. Let's hear some bonding.
I don't care what you can do to get your team together so that we can win and we can win.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
It's either now or never. That's why I'm not worried about whoever we play. I'm like, listen, either our team can stop the run or they can't. Either that is going to be who he's been historically in playoff, or he's not. Either CeeDee Lamb is going to be CeeDee Lamb, or he's not. Either Michael Parsons is going to be Michael, or he's not. It's just they the players have to go and show and prove it, and I think they can. Like, but we have that little bit of fear in our hearts because over the years,
We do.
over
We
the
do.
years,
We all we have the fear. That's why you said think.
yep,
That's why you just said, I think they can do it.
yep,
You want to say, I know they can do it, but you don't want to jump out
and
there
say it.
because we done been hurt. We've been burnt too many
We've
times
been
in
hurt
Cowboys
bad.
fans.
We've been hurt
We've been hurt
bad.
and been burnt too bad in these streets. So we feel, but we don't want to jump out there.
Right.
Just like when, case in point with Tuck, when he was talking about the home field, he's like, y'all talking about home field, but we really ain't got no home field advantage. Well, that's the reason why, in my opinion, because Cowboys fans are always on edge because they know how the
Well,
Cowboys
it's
play.
hard. They're terrible.
That's why we don't have the home field advantage
Mhm.
because these other teams don't care. We've been through much PTSD.
Ooh.
Yes, right there, Justin. Too much of it in our lives to get fooled and get with the banana and the tailpipe trick.
Yeah.
We tired of getting fooled. So we be yelling, but as soon as they start doing dumb stuff, we start sitting back
In
down
there
like,
closing
here
because
they
you
here
start
they.
having that bad feeling. And I just
We
don't
start
I don't
and
want
it ain't our fault.
it's not our fault. It's not our fault. Like, we played through so many close, and we know our team. We know our team is gonna fight, but we tired of fighting and losing. Can we fight and win? Can we fight
Right.
and find a way to win? Because it's the
Them
landscape
gritty games.
is right
We
here.
need to win them. Yes.
It's right.
Yes.
It's laid out for us. It's laid out for us. Like I said, we don't have no Aaron Rodgers, no Tom Brady, no Drew Brees. I mean, we had to go through a lot of stuff in the years past. Like, this shit was hard. Like, it's gonna be hard to beat these guys. We had to go through a lot of elite team, elite coaching. It's like, listen, this year the playing field is level on the NFC and AFC side. I'm not scared of the Baltimore Ravens. I would love to play the Ravens in Super Bowl.
I'm not scared of the Ravens either.
Like,
But that's the thing. Like, it's the thing. Like, and I know I'm not saying any of these players are soft, anything like that. But the way me and you have that passion right now, right? I'm just hoping that they all have it.
had that passion.
You feel me?
Me too.
I'm just hoping that they have that passion, like a lot of us fans. I know these players get tired of fans and what I know y'all
They
do, but damn it, we passionate.
We
We
want
passionate.
Yeah.
We want to win. We know y'all got a good team.
Yeah.
We know y'all got good players.
Mhm.
We know y'all can do
Yeah.
this.
I mean,
We know y'all can get a chip. That's why we
we have
passionate.
that
That's why we go
opportunity.
hard.
Right. We have
If we didn't believe it, we wouldn't be going this hard. Trust me. Nah, we wouldn't be going this hard. No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't. Because I've seen it.
exactly.
I've seen it where we've had years where we're like, yeah, we good, but
And
ain't really doing
exactly.
nothing. Nah,
This is our year that we could establish ourselves really as, you see those previous teams I named where they were the NFC elite. We have the opportunity to establish ourselves, like, for teams to be like, God, we gotta play down. It's like, I don't want to
Yes.
play down. Don't want to play Dak Prescott. Don't want to deal with Michael Parsons.
Yeah, I don't want them to feel like they want to play us to beat us. I want them to fear us like we won't really
Yeah,
don't
we
want
don't
that
really
matchup
want to
because
play
they're
with
coming in.
them. Like, we really
But
don't.
the
want
Cowboys,
to play
like
with
you said, the coaches have to establish that mentality
them. They have to.
in these playoffs.
Mhm.
2021, that was evil when I heard what Mike McCarthy said after 21 playoffs. That was
We were
evil.
nervous.
That was
Like,
that was. I was like, bro, I love you. Don't you ever say nothing like that ever in your
Ever
life again
again.
as a coach, ever.
absolutely not.
Okay, so then next year I saw how we fought, and even though I didn't like it, I like how we fought in that Niners game. I like how we fought.
We tried
Things didn't
all
go
our
our
way.
way, but I love our defense fought, and we were shorthanded. We're not shorthanded on offense this year.
Nope.
The offensive line's a little uneven, but we're not shorthanded.
Nope.
We lost Trevin Diggs, but the defense isn't shorthanded to where
Right.
it can't stop.
Like last
teams
year,
and
we're
win.
like, who the fuck is going to be cornerback? We don't have those problems.
Right.
Like,
We don't have
who's going to be wide
problems.
receiver too? Noah Brickhands and Michael
You
Gallup.
feel
What do
me?
we do? Like,
You feel me? We don't have none of those issues rolling into these playoffs, Star. So as we get ready to end this, we're making the impassionate thing. Like, come on, Cowboys. Star is leading. I had to follow when she said, "Damn, ain't no Brady, ain't no Rodgers, ain't no Breeze, ain't nobody out there. This is it's y'all's time."
It's y'all's time.
Dak is playing the best. He's leading the league in touchdowns,
Yes.
man. Damn, they talk about he could be the MVP. Damn it. Jerry Jones put Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor. If that shouldn't tell you, Cowboys, go read your history, man. You young players or you guys that are playing now, go read the history. Go back there and look at it. Mike McCarthy played a championship game, San Francisco in 92 and 93. Play something like that. Play old games where just play something like that,
Yeah, go back
please.
and watch our history. I did too when I first became a Dallas Cowboys fanatic. I said, let me go back and
Uh-huh.
watch our Super Bowls and watch all that stuff. Like, go back and watch it. Go back and watch our history. And it's like we're passionate about the Star because this is a great organization. Still to this day, we've had a 27-year drought, and there's still not many teams that
Still.
can compete with us with Super Bowls. Like, this team is a team that's serious. You got serious fans, you got team fans and content creators and stuff that is passionate. It's all about, and we've had good players and good, and we've got a good. It was like always was something was always off, but this year I feel like we don't have nothing off. Like, we've got the players, we got the coaches, we got Jerry and them to back off. We got Jerry and them to put Jimmy in the Ring of Honor. We got Jerry and them to get free agents to help us. We got Jerry and them to sign all of our free agents and not be doing Zeke who and all that type of stuff. Like, we got them to do stuff that they ain't never done before. So it's like, what really is the excuse? That's why it's no excuse this year. It's
No
zero
excuse.
excuse. It's no excuse.
Zero excuses.
I'm sorry.
Zero
I
excuses.
didn't feel
No
it at the
excuses.
beginning because at the beginning of the season, I was like, well, this is a new offense, yada yada. But as I'm at the end
Right.
of this season, I'm like, it's just no excuses. It's
Yeah,
no excuses.
it's no excuses.
Yeah.
And we're gonna just keep on hashtagging no excuses. I'm gonna just hashtag it every damn day.
Yeah.
I'm just hashtagging it every day. No excuses, because there is none. There's no excuses why you shouldn't at least be in a championship game this year. Absolutely no excuse of why you shouldn't at least be in a championship. You can definitely get to a Super Bowl this year, and you can definitely win it. The AFC ain't nobody scared of nobody in the AFC,
Not at all.
and nobody's scared of Ravens. They got a good team, but they can get smacked
They
up
can get
too.
mad. They can
They've
be
been smacked up this year. Get it? You feel me? So,
Mhm.
I'm totally with you, Star. As we get ready to close another great show, we were rocking it today. I think this is the biggest crowd we had so far, Star. I think this is
Oh,
the
that's
biggest crowd
great.
we've
That's
had.
awesome.
So,
Shout out to everybody.
now shout out to
We
you. I always tell y'all bring them. Y'all bring them. I always tell Mike
like
when we do the show, when we be popping, I'll be like, you bring them. Star, look, we was over 100 in the chat today, and mine Star brought them. See, Star, look at Star. See, I'm tell you, Star getting dangerous in these streets. Danger. She getting dangerous in these streets. People listening to Stargazer. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, hey, you know how we do as we get ready to close. Let them know all them handles, because she becoming a young superstar in the building. Hey, if Aisha coming up in here, start bringing Aisha up in here, you know what's going down.
Oh yeah, shout out if Aisha still in chat. That's my girl. We love her. Yeah, but y'all can follow me on X, Twitter at the Stargazer. It's but in Gazer it's a 3 instead of an E, and it's 2 R's at the end. You can find me on Facebook at Stargazer Sports Media. You can find me on Instagram at Stargazer_sports. And you can also find me on TikTok at stargazer.sports. So yeah, guys, follow me. And as fans, I know it's been hard. I know everybody got PTSD, especially from the Romo era. But this is a time that we gotta be fans. That's what fans are like. Unfortunately, only one team can win a Super Bowl. So we gotta just rock out. We gotta root with our fans. We didn't get Dalvin Cook. We didn't get him. Micah said that too. He said, I'm tired of. He's like, he's like, we don't have those guys. We have us. So we need to figure out what we can do with this roster to win it all, and we can. So it's just time for us. It's time to stop. We like our guys in the meltdown. We're going in the playoffs. So we really just need to be focused, putting out good energy, for the team and root for your team. Because like, this is what we do it for. We root for them. I know it's scary, but we got to root for them anyway because we're Dallas Cowboys fans and we bleed silver and blue. So that's my last word to the chat. And thank you to everybody for being in the chat with us.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I'm gonna just say this. I was a fan first before I was ever a content creator.
Yeah.
So that's always going to be first in my book. I'm always be a fan. Yes, I do content. Yes, I've done some things in these streets, but I'm always a fan first. I was rooting. I've been in this thing of the content creating 7 years, but I'm
Mm.
51 years old. I'm gonna say 40 of them years I was a damn fan. You feel me? A
Yeah.
a nutso fan. I was a nutso fan. Talk about my
Uh-huh.
team. I was the crazy one. I wasn't fighting you, but we're gonna have a good argument. We
Mm-hmm.
we having an argument, and everywhere I went, Star, even now, when I didn't have the mic in front of me, everywhere you knew it was about them Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
If I sat somewhere, it's about them Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
If you sat around me, don't say nothing about them Cowboys, or they'd be like, F them Cowboys. You feel me? Even now, somebody walk past me, F them Cowboys. I love it. I love it. I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely love it, Star.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out here in Ohio, and Cowboys at man, Cowboys suck. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Suck, you wouldn't have said it.
uh,
You feel what I'm saying? Because
uh-huh.
damn sure ain't saying nothing about the Browns.
Yeah.
And y'all good this year. I still ain't saying that y'all suck. I'll be like, I don't hate the Browns. You feel me? But y'all hate these Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
So let's give them a reason to hate, Star.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give them a
Give 'em a
reason to
reason
hate
to hate.
this year.
The world is looking
Let's
at
give them a reason. So no excuses, and let's give them a reason to hate.
it.
So if you Cowboys watch this, y'all got money, go make them shirts. Make a shirt of no excuses, and you make another shirt of give them a reason to hate. Those two shirts will be popping, and everybody will buy them everywhere.
Everywhere.
So Cowboys, y'all got the money, go make them shirts for the playoffs. Give them a reason to hate.
Yeah.
Give them a reason to hate.
Give it to them.
Yeah,
Give them a reason to hate because they waiting on your downfall. But it's like they can't do nothing. This could be your we shut everybody the hell up. All that.
Hey, you see this? You see that comment right there, though, Star? That's big time right there. That's big time. You see it?
Oh, thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
That's big time.
But yeah, we got to. It's time to shut. It's like shut them up, guys. But they waiting because we've been so hot this year. They're like, yeah, we seen this.
Yeah, they wait. They learned it. They are waiting for us to lose. Them content, them Eagles, Brunson, all of them, they are waiting. So let's give them a reason to hate, and let's no excuses. Yeah. And let's turn up this year. Let's make them shut up about that 28 damn years. I'm tired of hearing.
I'm tired of it too.
I don't want to hear that no more. I'm tired of the first thing they always go to, Star, is yeah, you're doing good, but 28 years VHS. I'm tired of hearing that, Cowboys. Y'all got to be tired of it.
All this stuff, all this nonsense. You wasn't alive when the Cowboys won. It's like
shut up. Shut up.
My God. I'm ready to shut the whole league up. I'm ready to put it on notice. I mean, it's the sweetest but us to make it to Super Bowl with the 49ers. I mean, wow. Just not because the 49ers is this big, but it's because this is a team that thinks they're so much better than us. So I'm like, if we could cap it off, go to Super Bowl beating the shit out of them, now that would be
shutting Debo Samuel. I don't think I could
be any happier. I will literally have their faces as mean for like the whole next year. Like, I don't care. I'm so tired.
And if y'all think we was obnoxious before, let us get to like a championship or a Super Bowl. Y'all gonna have to shut down Twitter. Y'all gonna have to shut down Twitter.
They don't want us. They know because if we get to the championship or Super Bowl,
they don't want that. Star, let's talk.
They're terrified.
Before we get, that's what that Star. That's why they are terrified. That's why they want so bad to not look. Because if we get there, don't let us win. If we got to Super Bowl and won this year, are you serious? You will not do it.
Don't let us win. That's all we're gonna say. Don't let the players win, because if Dak can then win a Super Bowl,
y'all in trouble. Dak.
Don't let it happen. because
Y'all ain't gonna like Twitter no more.
Micah, Dak City, they hear all
We
the shit people say. If don't let them win a Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying. Do not let them win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a wrap.
It'll be
for
crazy.
A lot of people.
Yeah, y'all not gonna ever want to make content again. You other opposition, you other opposing people, you will never want to make content again because anytime you say any talk you say, I'm just say Super Bowl. Anytime you say
6-1 Eagles, 6-1. We had one in 27 years. And now it's 6-1. So now y'all got 5 more to go. It's never gonna happen for y'all, dog. Don't let us. That's all I'm saying. Don't let us. Y'all better hope the script say we not supposed to make it this year. Because if the script say we supposed to make it and we win, that's all I'm saying. Now I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
All right. You can still hear me, right, Sar? You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to close it like this, but like you said, don't let us win. Just don't let us win because you're not going to like any of your networks. I'm going to call into your networks. I'm going to tag Stephen A. Smith. I'm going to tag Richard Sherman. I'm going to tag Keyshawn Johnson. I'm going to tag every Cowboy. I'm going to tag y'all. See, I don't tag people. I don't do that. I don't tag y'all. I don't tag people. That's my rule. I don't tag. Y'all are getting tagged by me personally.
Shut down Twitter. I'm trying to tell you.
You're going to shut down Twitter. I have marked all the people I am tagging on Twitter if we do this. I got the list. So y'all are getting tagged, and I'm going to tag you for a long time. Every time, especially you, Stephen A. Smith, you're going to get the biggest tag. You're going to get the biggest tag.
Yeah.
So
Stephen A. is
Shannon Sharp. Shannon, you getting it too. Yo, I'm going to be on Club Shay Shay, tagging the hell out of Club Shay Shay. So, yeah, all day. But hey,
y'all think y'all hate Cowboys teams now?
Oh, they don't hate us. They're gonna really, yeah. You ain't gonna want to be my friend. Yeah, our friendship would be over.
Folks gonna be calling in to work like I can't do it.
Like I ain't coming into work having to listen to this fool. Draped in Cowboys gear. Drip. Well, spend my check. Look, spend my check.
Head to toe.
In Cowboys gear. Walking in like that one me when that dude is walking in like that.
Bro, we would never stop because once we went to boat, they're giving us our hats and everything. Like, don't let it happen.
Just don't let it happen.
When the Mavs won, we wore our hats for you. I'm trying to tell you, don't let us win.
Y'all better play. Y'all better pray to the football gods because it's over. Just like Rev Rebel said, 24/7, 365, 52 weeks. You're getting the business. That's a fact. 1,600 hours. He's stupid. Rev stupid. He said 1,500. You crazy, Rev. Yeah, but yeah, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. This was an awesome show, man. Great damn show. Fire show. Fire. Start bringing them. Let's keep on making popping, and hey, make sure y'all tune in next week because that's gonna be playoff week. So this stream gonna be litty. So we need all y'all food ready too. My food is ready right on time. So we need all y'all litty in the building next week. The way y'all was deep in here today, we need y'all litty in here next week because we're trying to take it to that next level and getting that chip. All right. I'm gonna just end it. I'm getting straight off here, Star, because I'm going straight to eat. Okay. So for everybody, I'm going straight to eat. I ain't even doing nothing else. So for everybody here, my homegirl Stargazer, Big Game James, the Big Star Show, we doing the damn thing, going to higher levels. Star is the up-and-comer in the streets. Please go continue to support her. She's got amazing football knowledge, especially of our squad. So please go support. Let's do the damn thing, and we'll be kicking in next week. All right?
Peace.